I am Mehmet and I am from Mustafa Ertuğrul Aker team, and I am supporting the idea of the future won't bring any better days. Firstly, I want to start my speech with artificial intelligence problems. Artificial intelligence is developing rapidly, and we are developing it, and we are making it more and more intelligent, and we do not realize what are we creating. And after we cross that line, artificial intelligence will become more and more intelligent than us, and when they turn their back at us, they are fighting for freedom just like humans do. Our biggest weapon is our brain, our intelligence, and if they are more intelligent than us, and we lose everything we have against them. So I think artificial intelligence is really dangerous. And another topic of mine is fake evidence created with AI. Imagine you're in a court, a murder case, and you're a suspect, and the opposite lawyer shows a picture of you generated with AI that you hold a knife beside the corpse in the ground. And what happens? The judge finds you guilty. Why? Because they see a picture, but it's actually AI generated. What will you do? You can't do anything about it because it's so realistic. We are still developing it. It will get more and more realistic. And then Photoshops and deepfakes. Photoshops are not that dangerous actually. They are not used for that much bad purposes, but deepfakes are actually really dangerous for us. When people they get their people's faces, they create inappropriate pictures and images and videos of them, and they blackmail them or threaten them, etc. Another topic of mine is technological competition. Now, around the world, countries compete between each other, and they try to make and try to have the best technology in the world. Like USA made B-2 Spirit, and Russia made F-500s that only air defense systems can support to be two Spirits. And like that, the technology's development is really rapidly and unboundedly rocketing. And for my last topic, war technologies. War technologies are actually among the most serious and dangerous issues in our world today. And it is getting really more and more dangerous, like I said, in technological competitions. We do not realize what are we creating. Like, after some time, we cross a line, we wouldn't be able to control these technological or nuclear weapons and the things we made, and we will cause massive distractions, and nuclear weapons cause generational damages. And a graph of mine here, as you can see, there is approximately 20 million deaths in World War I, and there is more than 80 million deaths in World War II, and we can clearly say that it was because of the development of nuclear weapons and war technologies. And here I will show you that there's a survey we made on our school, and our students are, and across the world many people say that the wars and political conflicts grow more and won't just decrease around the world. And there's another thing I want to add, that most of the wars are because of resources. Wars are happen like big countries get low on resources, and they attack the lower ones to get theirs. And as these grow, our population grows too. And when our population grows, the resources we have won't be enough for us. So what will happen? The wars will increase. Because of that, war technologies will increase. Then what happens? People are dying, and the world is really turning into a really bad and dangerous place. Thank you for listening.
Yes, Yes, thank you to the two teams, Thus, the first round has come to an end. We're now giving the teams 5 minutes to prepare their final evaluations and closing speech. Yeah. No one can go out, okay? Everyone will be here.
So once again, I'm on the stage. So basically the other team talk and my team talk. So I have found some ideas on their side useless. So first, on our friend, he said AI may take over the world. We are not in a sci-fi movie. Let's be serious right here. We are not in a sci-fi movie. Like robots are not going to take over the world, kill humans, etc. No, this is just sci-fi movie stuff. After that, fake bits that you can get in the court and you did something that you didn't by AI videos. No, there are a ton of AIs that prove that video is AI. Like a ton of AI can disapprove that. So after that, he said, war technology. We humans progress. War technology is just something that you get scared of. Like for example, let me say about the Cold War between United States and Russia. Like they tried to go to the moon, they made nukes, a ton of protocols, but no one attacked each other. So after that, you said World War I and World War II. In World War II, a ton of people died more than the World War I. No, it's about the population rate. Our population as humanity have progressed in between, how many years it was? Like about 10, I don't remember. So our population increased and the death rates are actually the same with World War I to World War II. And he said the wars will increase. A ton of wars are because of the minerals and a ton of copper, gold, oil, or diamond you may want from that in countries' borders. And a ton of countries will find to do those minerals with champ. So after that, I want to talk about the climate change. So the climate change, yeah, it may get bad, but no, we as humans have done a ton of things to counter that. So, for example, electrical cars, or solar energy, wind turbines, and even nuclear reactors. You may ask, nuclear reactors are dangerous? No, they do not harm the environment at all. Like, other than the Chernobyl or horror-some accidents, it does not harm the environment. It's actually good. It makes a ton of energy. Like 3 of that is being built in our Turkey, and it's may even lower the prices of electricity bills. So after that, my friend said, water dosage. No, there's a water cycle, and water amount stays the same in the world all the time. It gets just used in different places, and you can't count the rainwater, but it gets cycled. We do not have less or more water, it stays the same. It's like energy.
Yeah, there's a question.
Maybe ask questions.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you stated that there's a water cycle and it turns.
Yeah.
So in the future, like, and there's a lot. The bird population is very high. Like, you believe that the water cycle will provide all waters that the population needs. And also, you stated that the robots cannot control the world. But every second, the robots and the technology is advancing. So you cannot guess what is waiting us in the future. You cannot say that the robots will not take the control. And you cannot see that the AI generated photos. Those are very dangerous topics. You really believe that?
Then how do you explain our legs getting dried up? How do you explain that?
So, let me say first, her questions. So, overpopulation, you said, like the water cycle, isn't going to be enough. It is going to be enough. The world is huge. Like, we are not going to be like trillions of numbers of humans. There's an amount of place.
Right now?
Let me talk.
Okay.
My time is going anywhere. So after that, you said about the AI videos. No, it is easily detectable. So the other stuff, you said about the depressions, mass depression of some people. No, it will not happen something like that. A ton of people are are saying it's a very serious deal, and a ton of people take it seriously. So a ton of countries have provided medical help and mental help to those people that are in need. So that's going to be all I'm going to talk about.
And now the first speaker of the team, Mustafa, Ertuğrul, Aker.
Now, first, they said that water cycle will be enough. But if it were enough, then how does our lakes dry up? How does that work? That's first. Now, second, they said that we're the top of this world. Who decides that? We're just at the top of the chain of eating, but that doesn't mean we're the top of the world. Now, I want to add on with their suggestions. These suggestions are not progress. These are damage control. This does not mean we will get better days. Now, I want to continue with their say that we could generate now new foods with gem. Like they said that we can use our genes, but this is extremely dangerous. Or humans' DNA will be mixed in there. Maybe they will do cloning because it already happens. And you can say it's just sci-fi. This is not just a movie. If someone think about that, then it is possible. Now, they said that gene will be helpful in us. Now, I will continue with their statements about healthcare. Now, they said that our advances will increase or decrease our illnesses. But chronic and autoimmune diseases that still have no permanent cure are rapidly increasing in the world. These have no cure. Now, I have a graphic about what do patients think about AI in the healthcare. They feel 60% of them feel uncomfortable with artificial AI. Now, how do you explain that? Now, let me continue with. They said that we as humans are always moving forward. But moving forward doesn't mean progressing. We are getting better days. You say that our advancements in technology will bring better days, and we will have so happy. No, we won't. Because as we see in this graph, and you can't lie or graphs, these are statements. These are facts. We can see that our mental health is getting worse based on our surveys. Or teenagers feel worse about their future, not better. They feel less hope than anxiety. Now, I wanna talk about some quotes from our scientists and philosophers. First is from Oswald Spengler. He said that optimism is cowardice, and I agree with that. And George Bernard Shaw said that both optimists and pessimists contribute to society. Optimists invents the aeroplane, while pessimists invents the parachute. We can come to an agreement that both pessimists and optimists are helpful in our society. But being secure is better than being hopeful. Now, I want to talk about inequality. They said we can access to information from the internet, but some people might have access to internet altogether, or some poor countries might not have access to internet. Now, how this will increase the inequality. Now, I want to talk about pollution, death tolls. In Poland and Lithuania, on the lower side of it, has death tolls. There's no lives in there. No animals can live, no plants can grow. This is extremely dangerous. And you might have seen that scientists have made a statement that in 10 to 12 years, climate change will be irreversible. We cannot go back to it. It's getting worse and worse. Our population is growing rapidly.
Yes, there's a question.
So you told that agriculture is dangerous. Yeah?
Ne?
You told that agriculture is dangerous.
Agriculture.
Agriculture.
No, I don't.
Which you talk about genes.
But you said yes.
And this is called agriculture, you don't know. And agriculture is 100% approved from scientists. These with data, you speak with emotions. So you need to know what to say.
I also have data. These are moving away from natural composition. This results in our health diseases, type 2 diabetes and obesity. And there's one country about South America that 98% of their population is obese.
It's not what we're talking about right now, and you're changing the team because you're not right.
Okay, you're saying that with the gen invention, new foods will be created. But this invention can fall into work hands. They can be used on humans too. Or DNA might be fall into them and they can clone on us. Yes.
You said the climate change was going to be reversible in 2 years on one ground.
Scientists have that. I don't have the source right now. But you also do the same. You said that World War I and World War II has the same amount of deaths. How do you do that? Even though we have the first data, but you're saying that it won't happen. According to us. Okay, thank you for listening. Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Our third session has now concluded. Dear guests, the fourth session will be held in this afternoon at 2 p.m. The final scores of all the teams will be announced during the award ceremony on Thursday, May 14th. Thank you.